And hello and welcome back again to the Starlight Island Invitational Season 3. I'm Lyrical, joined as well by the wonderful Eos and Dodo. We're going to be taking a look here at this game number 3. It's elimination match. All comes down to this: do or die, other cliches, and commonly used phrases. How you doing, my man?
I'm just really happy I don't see a Nature's Prophet. Spartak did the right thing, banning it out.
5 seconds.
Yeah, that guy, what a tool. Nobody wants to see him, but that does mean the Vega Squadron is going to be able to pick up an Earthshaker for themselves. Also going to see the Bat Rider. Interestingly enough, it's also the first game that Necro is going to be let through, as Vega Squadron have decided to take that Icy Man, Chilly Touch Fingers, Ancient Apparition out of the pool.
10 seconds remaining.
I foresee good things happening.
5
This game is not going to go for 70 minutes, nor will there be a 20-minute pause.
Oh, thank goodness.
I'm excited.
You know what else I'm excited about? Had some
Lunch.
announcements in between the breaks. You have food on your mind. I made breakfast for myself in between the first series and the second series. It was great.
I'm dying here.
Do you want to know what I had?
No.
I had 3 over easy eggs.
Why you gotta tell me?
And I had 9 strips of bacon. It was
amazing. Why would you ask? Want to know? You're gonna tell me anyways.
I don't know. I felt like it'd be good.
Radiant
Anyways, I just wanted to brag, really. I'm sorry, but yeah, we had some announcements though in between the break. It is the Pro Circuit. So there are now announced 5 new minors. There was 11 minors and 11 majors before. Now we're up to 16 minors and 11 majors, with maybe more to come. Who knows? And then on top of that, the other thing that we found out is that coaches can now stay with players during the drafting phase. They have to leave afterwards. Coaches can stay during the drafting phase. How big is this? Talk to me a little bit about what you saw in that little announcement.
I think it's a very, very big change. I think having coaches sit in with you for the drafting phase will really change like the dynamic of this game. And I think it like, how can I put this? It's like there's gonna be a big desire to have a great 6th player on your team.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically what's happening. So I'm excited to see how that pans out. Which, by the way, I'm a free agent. I'm a coach looking for a team. Thank you.
God damn it! I knew it was going to happen. That's good still. And I think that like the thing that I was wondering about is if you look at certain players throughout their careers, there have been players that have really good drafting minds, not very good mechanical skill, and I wonder if those players are now less highly valued than they were before. You know what I mean? Like I think about like a PPD, for instance. I think he'd be the first one to say as well that his strongest suit was never his like mechanical gameplay. It was always his mind and what he was doing as far as like being the draft. Is there any concern that you have that like that's going to become sort of a lost art with a player?
That's hard to say. I think like
10 seconds
you can't exactly place all of those people into the coaching role, right? You still need someone who can take control of the game because you have to remember the coach is only in there for the drafting. That's it.
Okay. Well, that's a good thing to keep in mind. Yeah, that even if you have somebody in there to help with the draft, you still need a strong in-game leader. Well, cool stuff. I can't wait to see how these changes affect stuff. I saw Mad's tweet. He is like so excited right now. I think that this just means that Mad gets a big pay increase. That's
5 seconds remaining.
That's probably what that means.
I mean, I think like the main thing for it is like it has you so much more involved in your team's success. Yeah. I think it's like a very big deal that you're actually in there. You get to contribute to the draft and kind of hype them up for the game, keep morale high, that kind of thing. So it really just like expands on your job as a coach, I think. Yeah. Is probably the most exciting thing about it because you actually get like a moment to show your stuff, I guess.
Yeah. Have a moment with your team. All good stuff. Well, we're in the middle of this game, though. It's the qualifiers for the very first minor of the season. It's going to be a 300-point minor, as a matter of fact. And I was looking at the distribution of it, and it looks like the top place gets 50% of those points. So even if you do end up, like, even though it's less points overall, the fact that you can get 150 points, that's like about the same amount winning a minor, I think, as coming in like fourth or something for a major, if I'm not mistaken. It's somewhere around those numbers. So that's really cool. And I think that just the announcing all of this stuff right now, getting it all out, it's wonderful. It's the stability that I think the scene needs.
Faceless Void.
It's going to be a good year of Dota.
Definitely. All right.
Faceless Void. Oh. I think this is like a deny pick more than anything.
Yeah, that would be a lot of CC and problems. And we're also going to have our first Lich of the game.
10 seconds remaining.
Of the series, rather.
Yeah.
5 seconds
I mean,
remaining.
that's life. You know, you can't get rid of everything. It's just how the way the game works.
Right.
But I wonder what the last pick for Spartak is going to be. They definitely want to have some kind of follow-up for a Faceless Void. Like, they have a little bit, but this is not enough.
Maybe
so we're gonna have to wait and see.
Invoker. Could we see the BZZ Pugna? Oh my god.
That wouldn't be bad. I think I kind of like that idea.
Yeah? I was messing around.
No, it's pretty good here, I think.
Do you think that he has the set? That's the other big question.
Oh, of course he does. It's probably golden too, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. No doubt. Well, fourth pick right now coming in for Vega Squadron. If they did want to go for the Faceless Void, now maybe thinking about a different hero with a large amount of crowd control. Enigma we saw the other day. Not sure how Afterlife's Enigma is, but that could be cool.
Dire team ban.
Ursa Warrior.
It's going to be the Ursa.
I was gonna say that they do need a carry that could purchase Diffusal Blade, so Ursa is gonna be that hero choice. Definitely not a bad choice since you are against the Faceless Void as well. Ursa definitely one of the better heroes for dealing with that, especially because there's still that potential that it could be an offlane Void. So like having an Ursa for that is always a good thing. And once you finish your Blink Dagger, potentially BKB, then you end up going for the Abyssal Blade next. And Ursa does enough damage that with just an Abyssal Blade, you can probably kill off a Faceless Void. So we'll have to see how he builds it. Viper is going to be the last ban, and they ban out Viper. I'm going to have to assume this last pick is going to be something along the lines of a Queen of Pain or Lina, perhaps.
TA again?
10 seconds remaining.
I don't think you want a TA because you want something that's reliably going to
5
combo with
seconds
the
remaining.
Chronosphere.
Okay.
So they'll probably put Necrophos offlane with the Earth Spirit. And
Radiant
then
team pick.
pick a mid laner who can do the damage.
Well, they ban out the Enigma. I think that we saw Spartak run that the other day, actually. A Yoku Enigma. So that would have been an interesting way to do it.
Yeah. I mean, you mentioned it, and I think it's actually not a bad idea either. It's a decent follow-up to the Chronosphere. And it also makes it so that you're kind of threatened by these two big ultimates, right? And not only that, there's also a Disruptor ulti. So if you put them all in their little bubble, you can make a Venn diagram,
Yes, yeah. It's the way to do it. This is where pain
Dire
is.
team pick.
Where these two cross each
All
other.
three. Oh, the sniper. Okay, I like this.
Cool. Should be able to have a good time against lane if it was a Necro, but still could be something else. Anything else striking your fancy? PL maybe? Or no, it's already banned anyways. That would have been a weird one. Invoker? Do you get destroyed by Sniper?
5 seconds remaining.
Invoker kind of sucks because the first thing that comes to mind is like you just think to yourself, okay, I'm probably going to be against a Lich. So I mean, whatever you pick, it has to be able to survive against this Lich.
Yeah.
Or is capable of catching up at some point, because you're gonna have a lousy time in lane.
Yeah. I mean, they can catch up with like Sunstrike kills with Reaper Scythe and Chronosphere probably.
Yeah, it's a possibility, but it's it's something that you don't really want to risk because there's always a chance that it doesn't work out for you, and then if you don't get those Sunstrike kills, then what, right?
Yeah.
Enchantress, choose your hero.
All right, so it is going to be a Yoku pick for the offlane, I think.
Yeah, that's going to be him playing it.
Okay.
So this is our offlane damage, the Enchantress. It's going to be that mid Necrophos.
I don't know. Do you like it?
Not really.
Okay.
Personally, not really. But I mean, I can see the potential.
Yeah.
You're gonna be able to mess with the offlane a lot. I guess they're kind of banking on the fact that, you know, since you have that Lich pick, only one lane is gonna be suffering. So potentially gonna be able to make life very difficult for the Ursa.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, final game here. Best of 3. Vega Squadron versus Spartak. The winner is going to move on to face Team Empire in the lower bracket. Round 3, which is the final 4 teams, would be Team Spirit, Na'Vi, Empire, and then one of these 2. A lot on the line, obviously, for these teams. Looking to make a shot and a berth at the first minor of the season as we get ourselves underway. And wouldn't you know it, I'll get you.
No, it's okay. It's okay. He said G. It's okay.
They're not Gene. There we go. There's the G. We got the G.
Vega are so tired. They don't even say anything. They just go.
Yeah, they're over it. Well, it looks like they're thinking about going for an aggro lane here, maybe. As the real U is heading up top. Meantime, Slayer walking forward, going to try and place down some wards here in the mid lane. Give the sniper a nice start to this one if possible. While simultaneously, we're going to see this ward scouting out any movement, and Aloha Dance is just hiding. He does not want to show himself at all. Slayer.
I think he wants to avoid the Enchantress lane, even though, you know, Ursa can potentially or can deal with the Enchantress. It's not very easy until you actually have the levels. So I think he wants to match up against the Void because he pretty much destroys the Void, and Bat Rider does very well against the Enchantress as well. So I think they just want to have that matchup instead.
This is so smart, though. Like, they're anticipating that they would have a ward down there. They show the Bat Rider, and then he heads back down to the bottom lane. And now Enchantress is going to be down here expecting that she's going to be going against an Ursa, and it's just not the case.
Yeah, as long as Ursa gets, you know, levels and farm, Enchantress just gets demolished by an Ursa. But, you know, for the first 1 or 2 levels, Enchantress actually makes life very difficult for an Ursa because you don't have the skill set for dealing with her just yet.
Well, and if Enchantress TPs, then Aloha can also just TP right afterwards.
Yes.
So this is going to be the moment where they realize what the lane is that they're up against, and, well, Spartak are going to be a little bit upset about the situation, I'm sure. We'll see if there's any response yet. Looks like already he's buying a TP.
Yeah, here we go. Musical lanes.
All right. You always want to be the person that TPs second, though. Real you,
he's just gone.
TP down there.
Clips. Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow. That was so hype. All right, Misha. That was such a value glimpse usage. Joke's on you, Aloha.
I'm so surprised that that Aloha allowed that to happen, though, because you have to always expect, like, you haven't seen the first ability from your opponent, so they're probably holding on to the skill point, right?
All right,
and he pretty much TP'd in his face. So, mid lane, lock off.
Well, BZZ going to be forced to take the long road home, and that means that it's going to be a lot of experience given away to the Earth Spirit. And honestly, he's just taking a beating here. He's not careful. He might end up going down. They have themselves another fissure, and they could think about walking forward with G and throw out some shrapnel. Not going to go for it. All right, Ursa top lane getting hurt put on him as well.
Yeah, this is exactly what the issue is for an Ursa against the Enchantress at this level. It's just so frustrating to deal with these big creeps because you don't really have an answer for these big creeps, and you can't kill her either because you don't have the levels of overpower as well as Fury swipes.
Meanwhile, mid lane, BZZ going to be the one that ends up falling. G picks up first blood, and that's the price they pay for Chuvash being able to go and pick up a couple bounty runes.
Oh, gonna hit this stun. He's gonna hit this. You steal my rune, I steal yours. He's all chatting.
Love to see the all chat. Give him a little punches, a little hey, how you doing, Chubash? And that forced the roll away. Oh my god. Now they've had
I'm still thinking back to that level 1 glimpse. That actually was so important for them.
Yeah. I mean, Ursa's still having a good time here. He's 13-6. So he was able to get to level 2 by the time Yoku showed up, which I think is probably the most important part, right?
Well, the thing is, like, with the way Vega had their lane set up, I think that they would have been able to dominate all the way.
Right.
And because of this, now they're having like this even matchup. So I think Spartak are getting away with a lot more than they should be.
Okay, I'm with you. That makes sense. Afterlife. Well, he has been able to still make a life for himself down here. There could be a roll in here from the Earth Spirit. He is not scouted, but it's hard to really do anything.
Block.
Oh no, BZZ's in trouble. They're gonna roll in instead. Try and go here onto G, but Slayer is showing up. That's gonna be one dead. Maybe they can find themselves another as Chubash gonna possibly get ran down here on the other side. Arc, he ends up finding the kill onto Afterlife, so not everything going great. The roll away and they're good.
Oh, he's still chasing. Doesn't get the bounty rune. Doesn't get the block either, so he's gonna get away.
And he got his clarity broken. That sucks.
Oh, Misha, he's going for it. He's gonna have to run away and survive long enough to TP out because he's still short quite a bit of mana.
Now they realize he might be over here. Do they spot him? He's just outside range to catch a glimpse. TP. No
he can't
mana.
do anything.
He is 8 mana short. Alright, well, Earth Spirit now is going to rotate up to the top lane as Enchantress is still causing Aloha Dance's life to be a little bit frustrating. And level 4 right now on the Enchantress, well, Aloha is sitting at about the same, but the roll-in is coming. They de-ward, or rather it runs out. Now Silent. Oh, kick on the high ground. Not going to happen.
Oh, this could be really bad. This is why you don't want to fight here.
Yeah.
Perfect time on the shrine. Hoping to get a quick kill before the shrine actually pops up, but not going to be the case. Bottom lane, Afterlife going down very low.
They have glimpse. The chase, and the tower is the one that ends up getting the last hit. Meanwhile, Spartak, BZZ is going to take a little shot to the back, but end up still being able to live through that. So Sniper is definitely winning mid, but it's not a complete and total devastation. 30
He's winning pretty hard, though. He's winning pretty hard right now.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's also the kills.
It's going to be an issue.
That's fair.
I mean, it's only 5 minutes in, right? And he's 1,000 gold ahead, so that's an entire item over. Oh, top lane.
Yeah. Yoku.
He has the levels now, but 2 levels of heal gonna keep him alive.
We'll force Yoku away. He's trying to get into phase boots now as the Earthshaker able to steal away that rune as well, and now it looks like the Earth Spirit not going to be blocked in by creeps, but he might end up being in a little bit of... Nah, he's not going to end up getting got.
It was not meant.
Support's just stealing each other's runes.
It's the way you got to play now.
Yeah, but there's 2 of them uncounted for, and no one's going for them.
It's a lot of action leveled up here on the top lane and mid, and they're going to send in some Earth Spirit illusions. Start hitting away at Silent there. It's hard for Chubash to really do anything here. It definitely feels like between the 2 of them, Sioma has gotten so much more on his Earthshaker.
Yeah. I mean, at the very least, he made his Sniper incredibly strong in this mid lane, to the point where Necro doesn't really feel too safe anymore. He just wants to go stack his jungle. I mean, he'll still lane here, but... Oh, bottom lane. Chrono comes through.
A bit of damage. They glimpse away one, but they able to get the Frost Blast
Arc
off
is so
after
weak.
life. Living.
Ooh, both sides getting away just barely.
Yeah.
Arc definitely could have killed Bad Rider, but he would have traded his own life, which at that point would not be worth it. So
Yeah. Good
Chrono
decision.
was used, but no kill.
Yes.
And there's still a lasso.
And it's again that like glimpse that, you know, makes a big difference. I think that if Lich stays there, they probably get that kill with a couple right clicks, but was not the case.
Lohadat's going to be going for the Mask of Madness build.
You said you like this one a lot.
Yeah, I like this build.
And
It's like having overpower all the time.
oh, Yoku?
What have we invisibility?
It's too hard to kill him.
Yeah.
He doesn't have Aftershock, and
Uh-oh.
he doesn't have enough levels.
Bottom lane.
Afterlife.
Walk forward. Oh, he missed up. That was too bad. That could have been a kill for sure. And now they have been able to find the Enchantress, and they blow her up with the rotation in with the Earthshaker. So that's the way that they need to do it. Find that kill. And it feels like after that last game, Spartak coming out a little bit slow out of the gate as Vega Squadron have the momentum in the series and the momentum in this game.
G has modded expend, just gonna shoot Necro in the face, because why not? Getting rid of a couple of raindrops.
You set him up, so that way eventually you can take him down. And another fissure gonna be laid down.
Radiant's
Yoku
bottom tower
just gonna
is under
prance away
attack.
from there with the phase boots, but now he's been able to catch him for the moment to pull back in. That's going to be a glimpse, but no follow-up. But Shubash here, this might be the follow-up that they were looking for. They
He has
don't have
ulti in
level
2
6
seconds,
though. They don't
You
have
can't
level
turn this
6.
around. Oh, he didn't ulti.
Oh my
very
god.
nice done.
That was really close. In the meantime, G is able to find another kill. The help of the Bat Rider. Lasso used.
A lot of close calls around the map, but I'm very surprised he didn't ulti before TPing.
I don't know if he had the mana for it. Oh, it's no mana.
No, there's no mana. Yeah.
Never mind. I don't play Ursa.
You
Dire's
should.
middle
It's
tower
a
is under attack.
very straightforward hero to play. It's a lot of fun, and it'll win you games. People have a lot of issues shutting down Ursa.
Okay, I like that. Also worth
Radiant's
noting
top
there
tower
that the
is under
Enchantress was
attack.
like about, I don't know how much, very little experience away from getting level 6. And I think that if you have Impetus right there, that's probably a kill.
Oh, he has got a nice stack going for him, though. Gonna take the Wildkin
Dire's
and
middle
Tornado
tower
the whole
is
way.
under attack.
Just kidding.
Yeah, he wants the Satyr.
Double damage.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna take the Wildkin. It's a lot of farm.
Time is money.
I guess he's more concerned with maybe keeping his tower alive than getting really farmed up. Possibly, I don't know. He probably could
Why
have done
not
both. Yeah. Jump in mid, looking for that Chronosphere. Can still go for it if they want to. There's a glimpse down. Ark needs to be careful here. He is. Yeah. Oh. Okay.
I
All right.
foresaw your death. The
I
moment
see
you
Ark.
were born.
Flame break pushback. Not going to be enough.
Radiant's middle tower
It's
is
gonna be
under
okay.
attack.
Okay.
Man, that was very well played. Real impressed by Ark.
He knows his stuff.
Did the math.
Yoku doing a lot of damage to this tower, even with Frost Armor. Getting it to below half already. Oh man, this truck is doing too much.
Yeah, I was wondering if he was going to take the other one, but it doesn't look like it. Because you can't obviously take the other catapult away from the Radiant, but that might have actually been sacrificed by Silent. I'm not sure. So,
Vega's still leading by a tiny bit. Mid lane though. They got a chain. They got an everything.
yeah, they're just bullying him at this point. BZZ is not long for this world, and Static Storm dropped down, but to what end? This isn't really going to do anything to Misha, or rather to Slayer.
Radiant's
that
top
one
tower
hurts.
is under attack.
Having to use your first Disruptor ulti to not really amount to much. That one definitely hurt.
Yeah. Bottom lane, they're trying to get something going. It just doesn't feel like Spartak have that, like, the energy in between their movements. They're kind of just, like, plodding along, all sort of doing their own thing. Is that just because of their lineup that they have, or do you feel like there's something off with the way that they're playing?
I think there's a old Misha.
That's
He's running in. G in a lot of trouble.
He wants to turn, wants to find that kill, but they Reaper sight them instead. G is going to die. Wasn't able to get the assassinate off.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
That was a very important kill for them. They really needed that, considering how the laning phase is going. But I definitely think it's just like they're being a little too passive, I think. Not really respecting the ability of this this Earthshaker, and to some extent even this Lich. This Earthshaker has been making life hell for BZZ in the mid lane, whereas you don't really notice much of the movement from the Spartak side, but getting that sniper kill, definitely a good start.
Definitely. And out for a long time as well. But so far, it's 2,000 net worth lead with right around 4,000 experience. And G, he's comfortable just walking back in here and plinking away. Knows what he wants to do. Slayer's behind him to help keep him safe.
Yeah, he's got force step. He's not scared at all.
Might need to be a little bit afraid. There is a arc walking forward, and the roll in. They're going to be able to drop every damn thing, but the fissure to break it up. They drop the Chronosphere only onto one. Can they actually do this, though? A good boulder smash comes through. They are going to be able to kill off that sniper, but in exchange, they're going to end up losing the Faceless Void. Now BZZ slowed down a lot. Echo Slam in his dome. Slayer, can he get any more? He drops down another fissure now. There's going to be the Flaming Lasso Magnetize expending onto several. But they end up being able to purge it off immediately with that ulti coming in from the Ursa. Kills him off, a triple kill by Ursa. And 4 end up dying. They expended a lot and didn't get that much.
Yeah. I mean, you know, if you have a force staff on Sniper, you're pretty safe, but you're not going to be safe from everything. But Vega very prepared for that. They do end up losing 2 heroes, but get 4 in exchange. Unfortunately for them, they weren't able to do too much structural damage. It would be nice for them if they would have been able to finish off this mid-tier 1 tower. It would make taking Roshan much easier for Aloha Dance, but he's going to go in anyways.
This is obviously a big part of these Roche lineups, and I don't think that Dire have any inkling. Oh, maybe they do that this is happening. Walking over, BZZ is there as well as Arc. No Chrono though. He jumps in, hasn't been able to find him yet. Now Arc starting to drop down low. He is going to end up dying. Just out of there. They are going to be able to kill off the Earthshaker, but this might end up being even more going back the other direction as they're starting to stack up the sticky napalm stacks as well. Ursa still in front of him, able to jump on Amisha, takes him down. Gets thrown back inside the Roche pit. He has lost his Fury Swipe stacks though. So it's going to need to be up to G to tank this for the moment. And while this is all happening, Chubashi rolls in, trying to take it down, but it's a little bit too slow, and he's just going to his own demise.
Oh no, what a disaster.
This has gone so terribly for Spartak.
Hindsight is 20/20, but it's so hard for you to fight without your ultimates. Like, Faceless Void wasn't even close to having Chrono. Vega clearly wanted to take the Roshan knowing that, and well, as you can see, without your abilities, what fight do you have?
Not much. Not much.
Dire's middle tower.
So
it hurt even more when Faceless Void jumped in at the wrong time. Too.
Yeah, and then Earthshaker did the same thing like 2 seconds later. I wonder if they had anticipated that the Fury Swipe stacks are still up, maybe? I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of, because it felt like they went in before... Well, they went in before it was done, obviously, but they thought it was going to be done more quickly both times.
What have we here?
Yeah, that was just a series of unfortunate events mixed with, like, maybe a bit of panic.
Bottom tower is under attack.
It's been a long series. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, I think they might have just been. They might have felt like. Oh no. That's not good.
Oh, Fissure, they're on the wrong side of it, but it might not end up mattering. Well, no, they're not going to be able to get it. Silence just sat mid the whole time, too.
He's level 12.
What the hell?
He's a lich.
Glimpse back in.
I hope he. Oh no. They're not taking any chances. Here we go. Here we go.
Dire's bottom tower is
And
under
then.
attack.
Oh, what? Okay.
I don't know anymore.
Dire's structures are
Steven, this is not great.
I mean, there was an Ursa behind him, but I don't think he had to worry that much. I guess, like, the thing to take away from this is, like, I don't think they really want to be fighting anyways, so
Yeah.
if they commit the chrono, then they're
Dire's
not going to
bottom
fight
tower
anyways.
is under
So.
attack.
Okay. That's fair enough.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
I will say this opens up a lot of space on the map for Vega Squadron to do whatever they please.
That is true. It means that if another opportunity comes by, you will not be able to take it.
Yeah.
So
Dire's
that much
bottom tower is under attack.
definitely hurts.
Ursa gonna walk forward here. They almost got the Earthshaker, but he rolled out. Or Spirit, excuse me. Shaker, meanwhile, is sitting back and ready to get any counter initiation. But as you said, there's very little desire right now
Dire's bottom tower
to actually try and push this. And Real You, he is gonna end up just giving away the Aegis here, or backing out. All right.
Dire's
sounds
bottom
like that.
tower has fallen.
Wait, how's Chain Frost up already? Has it been 80 seconds? Am I... Oh, mid lane.
Yeah, this is gonna be another one. They go in, they get a bit of damage.
He is so tanky though.
Oh, wow. They are just
Wait.
rolling over them. This was a competitive game before. This is not looking competitive in this one. It's 18 minutes, and it's 6,000, 7,000 gold lead and climbing.
Normally, I think, like, if you look at the net worth, it's something that you can come back from, but I feel like with this lineup, they just don't exactly have the greatest way to fight into Vega's lineup.
Yeah. I mean, Earthshaker's going to have a Blink Dagger, for goodness sakes. Like,
Yeah.
He's so farmed. All right. Let's try and gain our composure here, figure out what's happening. Next couple of minutes, you do have the Chronosphere that's going to be back off of cooldown again now. Disruptor Static Storm is available as well. Do they try and go make a move right now?
My heart, or my head says no, and my heart says yes.
Well, the other thing to keep in mind, it's actually still 40 seconds away before the Aegis expires, so this fight might take place a little bit before that. If they can let it draw out a little bit longer, then maybe, just maybe, they can find a good initiation. The Chronosphere, it's onto the Sniper as well as the Ursa.
Oh, this is
That
a
is
great
a great
chrono.
way to start this one. Static Storm, not quite as effective, though, and now they're going to be able to take down one. They're bringing back in one here as well, reapplying the Magnetize. Lots of damage being dealt out. Aegis is going to expire in 15 seconds, but I think that they're going to have to kill this Ursa twice. They're still waiting on it. He's still living. They don't get the reapplication of Magnetize. 7 seconds away. If he jumps in right now, this could be his death wish.
I think he's waiting for the regen.
Okay, and there it is.
That was such a great Chronosphere. That's like the only way they win these fights, is
Yeah.
if they can chrono the Sniper in that kind of spot too. Like the Sniper was not expecting them to be wrapping around, and because of that, they actually had access to the Sniper, and then were able to focus him down. He actually almost got away too because of the quick Glimmer Cape from the Lich.
Is under attack.
Well, and now we're sort of wondering as well. It's, you know, a good team fight win for them, but over the next however many seconds, they're not really going to be able to do anything. 55 seconds before they have Chrono again. And we have to watch and wait and see what it is that Vega Squadron try to do during this time.
Dire's top tower.
And it looks like they're going to try and pressure for more around the map with the Earthshaker Blink Dagger done.
That was a heavy commitment in that team fight. I mean, both sides committed a lot, but Earthshaker, he has a Blink Dagger and he still has Echo, so Vega more ready to fight than Spartak are. Oh, the snipe? Is it going to catch? It
Well
does catch.
done.
Oh.
I haven't seen an Assassinate cancel a TP in a long time. You actually have to channel that before the TP even starts, so well done by G with the heads-up play. He knew it was coming.
Yeah. Most Earth Spirits will definitely TP the moment the roll comes out, so he just waits till the roll animation and he just TPs out.
Coin for me.
All right. Glimmer Cape there for Silent, like you were talking about. These heroes are just so farmed, and when a BKB comes out, I don't know what they're expecting to do against the Ursa. Somehow weather the storm. I guess Ark has a Mask of Madness, so he's going to be hitting for a little bit more damage.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
He does. I mean, Chronosphere is still an answer, but you're asking a lot of the Void. I mean, he has too many targets to Chronosphere, and if there's really a target that you have to Chrono, I'd say it's the Sniper. So
Yeah.
you're gonna have to deal with the Ursa in a different way.
Another smoke coming from right now the Radiant, and they are going to head through where the shrine is. Do they scout him out here? It's going to be the Necro that they find in the mid lane, it looks like. And where is he? Hello? 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 Hello! Yeah. He's gone.
Just bad. And it's right next to the tower, so there's gonna be another objective.
Dire's middle tower is under
Not
attack.
gonna lose anyone here. Earthshaker gonna be going back to set up.
Oh, nice. This is really good. All right, looking for that opening onto Enchantress. And this could be a very quick blow-up. Echo Slam Fissure, and gone. Meanwhile, they've been able to find themselves an Earth Spirit. Oh, almost there.
Now,
But-
remember, Flame Break does not break TVs anymore.
I thought that he had Lasso up and he was trying to push him into it, but yeah, no more Lasso meant no more chance at a break in the TP. Ark walks forward, finds a sniper. Maybe gonna get killed. Body blocks. Nope. He is on the wrong side. They have Lasso.
Yeah, they're gonna get him.
Oh no, Ark, they pull him back in. Now the damage is gonna start to come out. They throw out the stun, it's not gonna be enough. Afterlife finds the kill. So no chrono for 46 seconds, and Ursa looking to maybe start knocking on their high ground. Roche is back up if they wanted to go for that. And it looks like that's gonna be the call instead.
Well, I think if the sniper, if you manage to give your sniper the Aegis, I think it's pretty much impossible to kill him twice, I would say.
Alms for the dead.
But I'm not sure who they're going to give the Aegis to. Are they going to give the cheese to the sniper or the Aegis to the sniper?
That's a good question. Maybe.
I think Aegis to sniper is better.
Yeah. Oh no, they went right there too. They were trying to smoke out and see if they could find a pick, but it's not going to be happening. It's a quick value shrine, and soon to be
Is there a smoke?
pressure for high grounds.
Yes.
Oh, there is a smoke. Are they going to use it?
Doesn't look like it yet.
Yeah, they're using it.
Sniper showing in lane. He can TP over to the shrine. It's like they know where they're at already. This could be scary though. They walk up right at the start, able to find Chubash and get the stun onto 2. Now Sniper there as well. They're able to block it. Great fissure. Unbelievable fissure.
Oh,
And
Great glimpse,
BCC
though.
also
Wow.
going to end up going down here. It looks like he gets
Oh,
pushed
what a
back to the
flame break.
hot, low ground. All right, they are hitting their abilities. Ark looking for a chrono, but I don't even know if a perfect 5-man would end up doing anything here.
that's like kind of the issue with the draft. I really thought they would have drafted a little more for the Chronosphere, but
No.
an Enchantress, in my opinion, just isn't enough. Like, if she has items, sure, but he went for Midas first, only about to finish his Hurricane Pike now, so I guess now he can do something, but until then, I don't think the range is quite there.
Yeah.
Time is money.
Well, and I was wondering if, like, you know, a hero, one of those damage dealers, you know, an Invoker, a Zeus, a Tinker, or whatever, anything. But as it stands, it's looking rather rough. Blink Dagger is there for Earthshaker right now. Could be looking for a solo if Chuvash happens to stay inside this creep wave. And guess what? He is indeed. They gotta think it's a bait, but it is not a bait.
He messed up.
It is just
Dire's top tower
Echo
is
Slam
under
used.
attack.
Okay.
No, he messed up because he mistimed his enchant totem. He wanted to enchant, then echo, and then enchant again, but then he went in before the echo finished. It would have worked out if he fissured first, but I think he just mistimed it.
Oh, tier 2 tower taken.
Dire's top
Aegis
tower
still there on
has fallen.
Sniper. And they have it for another 2.5 minutes.
Void's gonna pick up the armor talent, so a little tankier when it comes to dealing with the sniper or Ursa, but his team is still lacking damage, especially because the Necrophos has not been having the best of games. I think if like Necro had a decent game and ended up going for that Radiance build, I think this would have been fine, but I mean, if you look at his items, he's got a veil and a hood, and that's it. So
I'm building towards the Force Staff. Like, you need these things, but it's really hard to do the damage. Again, if they can weather the storm, if they can last through the initial BKBs, if they can sort of make that happen and maybe catch Vega Squadron offline, there's a chance that they can make this work, but it is feeling like that is too big of an ask at this point. Shadowblade Void, he is going to spot out G there, but they spot him as well. Sentry Ward, they knew that Void was there.
Earthshaker almost finishing his Shadowblade as well. Gonna be looking for those pickoffs. Oh, and Ursa making the call to go top. They know they're gonna go top and farm, so this could be bad for Vega if they go in like this, kind of being a little too confident in their abilities to fight this, because they don't know that the entire team is here. Oh boy, here we go.
Yep.
All right, they're fine. They killed him, and they killed him so fast that the team can't even react.
And now you've got a situation with no buyback on the Necrophos, and how close is he to it? He is 500 gold away. Maybe if like they don't know that he doesn't have buybacks, they're gonna play it a little bit safe. But honestly, Arc, like, yeah,
this hurts.
This game is pretty close to over, honestly, if they play it correctly. And there's always a chance here that you end up seeing some misplays happen and Vega Squadron squander a lead that they have. But so far, it's tended to be Vega playing things pretty well once they get themselves into a strong position. It's just sometimes they end up having trouble in the laning stage, it feels like. But Aegis is about to expire.
Do you remember if Darkseer was banned? I actually think that Darkseer would have been a great pick here.
I don't remember.
Because that is pretty much like your winning condition, is to chrono like 3 people and have a big disruptor follow-up once it ends. Yeah. That's how you get in damage.
All right. Well, is under attack. 14,000 net worth on Aloha Dance right now. He still hangs on to the cheese, and he's going to walk forward right now. Try and bait out some reactions. He's going to just pop his ulti, run away. There's a Chronosphere. It's dropped solo onto him, but I don't know if that's going to end up being enough. They kill off the Ursa, so it will force them back. Yeah.
That was questionable.
Like, I was wondering if he was going to pop his cheese or not, but didn't end up going for it.
Yeah, Spartak played that out well, because they know that he only has his cheese. It was just weird because it looked like Aloha Dance was playing as if he had the Aegis.
Right.
Which is, it might actually be the case. Yeah. He might have actually thought, oh, I have an Aegis, but then he realizes, wait, I have a cheese.
Well, and then, like, you know, just drop it. He's like, there's no way they're going to chrono me solo or whatever. They don't have any defensive people right now. The Glimmer Cape is there from the Lich to, like, help him a little bit, but... All right,
Earthshaker. He's thinking about this.
He's got Echo, but they're all next to him. Oh, with this big creep wave, he's going to go for it. Yeah. Oh!
Disruptor!
The plays. The throws. It's happening.
You can't blame Slayer for that. He actually can solo kill a Void, but great reaction from the Disruptor and Misha saving his carry.
And now, again, the plus side of dying right there was they still has the Aegis, or the cheese, I mean.
How does these games keep happening?
I have no idea.
The game 2, it was what, like 17k lead? I forgot how big it was, but are we gonna see it again this game?
It seems unlikely, but same time, like, if you get into the late game, Void does become a problem.
The thing is, right now, Vega still have their trump card. Right? It's the sniper. The sniper is going to carry you because it is just so difficult to catch him out, especially since now he has a BKB, so there's really no opportunity to glimpse him to catch him out,
right,
or to have your Earthshaker catch or Earth Spirit catch him out. So now it's basically come down to, can we chrono this sniper or not?
Yeah. And he has damage too, like 200 damage a pop, and shrapnel, assassinate, all the rest of his little bits and bobs there. There's other things too, though, like Enchantress, level 19, so gonna be able to get into the Aghanim Scepter at this point as well. Like, I see ways in which this ends up working out okay for Spartak.
Yeah, well, Yoku picking up the Scepter is gonna be pretty big because now he has that massive range to deal damage into the Chrono. Like, without these items, his range isn't the greatest. It's like 500. Yeah. But with these two items, it's like well over 800. You're pretty much close to sniper level, yeah, or territory.
And then you can kind of chrono, as long as you catch the sniper, they do have the damage to deal with them. They are setting up here so hard.
They got the Tinker wards.
Yeah. And Vega is going to make their jaunt over. Looks like everybody decides they no longer want to be here. Yoku going to head out. It's too bad because this might have been an opportunity for them to find G.
It's a little too risky. You have to assume that the rest of the team is there, because if you look on the map, like the amount of vision they have with no one else showing on the map, it's pretty much a given that they're most likely near him. So with just the two of them, they think it's a little too risky. Just gonna run away instead.
So you talk about it being hard to catch out the sniper. I'm also looking at it. It's going to be hard to catch out the Enchantress. She is, like you're talking about, not only like the high attack range, but also movement speed. You know, up above 400 when you pop those phase boots.
Oh, I think it's easy to catch her out.
Really?
She moves fast, but that's it. It takes like it takes one blink from the Ursa, and you diffuse her, and she's dead.
But you got the Hurricane Pike though.
Okay, then one fissure and you're dead.
Maybe I can dig
or
that.
One lasso and you're dead. Or a Hurricane Pike, it potentially could be a huge play, but it really just takes one stun, and Ursa should be able to instantly kill you.
Are scanning.
They're looking at him. Scan up on the high ground. Void, can you do it? Arc has a Shadow Blade up very soon. There's the jump forward. They don't know where the sniper is though. Makes it a little scary walking forward there. There's the stun. Connects as well onto one. They drop down the Chrono. It's only on the... Oh, Ursa, and he is going to end up dying, so they take down that kill. Chain Frost also used. All right, Spartak finding these pickoffs that they need. G is not there either, and that's going to end up being this...
Wait, Afterlife?
He's...
Okay, he doesn't get back.
Get out of there. All right, things are looking better right now for Spartak.
I'm not gonna lie, these plays from Spartak are very, very good. They are making it work just by picking off this overconfident Ursa right now, because Vega are baiting this Ursa, but they're not following up at all. They're just like watching him die.
Yeah, G wasn't there for that one. I don't know if that was sort of a miscommunication between the team or what exactly was going on, but Sniper was not there with them. And I don't know, I'm wondering if like after Lincoln Sphere, the Void even ends up thinking about going back for Chrono? Or for Aghanims? What do you think of that?
I think he needs damage still, but I don't think it's the worst. His team is able to get some kind of damage now, especially with Yoku having the Hurricane Pike as well as the Scepter, but they gotta be careful. Ursa can't enrage while in the Chrono. I think you can enrage if you have the Scepter though. Maybe he should consider picking up the Scepter if he wants to bait like this. But they're Spartak are doing a very good job at recognizing, like, he's got cheese, he's got BKB, but he can't use either of them if he
Look at Chuvesh. Look at Chuvesh inside the pit. The invisibility is about to wear off. He's getting ready here. The jump forward, he's going to blink out of it for the moment. Now they spot him. He's going to throw out the roll. It's not going to be there, though, and now he needs to get off a magnetizer or something. Aegis goes down. couldn't quite do it.
All right. Another Roshan.
Radiant's
Can they do
bottom
it this
tower
time?
is under attack.
Now, unfortunately, for Chuvash, that would have been a great play for him, but unfortunately, he knew that the bat was heading over, and the bat also had a gem, so he was just like kind of out of options.
Yeah. Now, Vega are going to go for the long wraparound, but I don't think they find anybody here. Looks like the TP is going to come in over to the side. Necrophos did get scouted there, but oh, Yule Scepter. There's the glimpse away. Well done. That keeps alive BZZ. So we have Aghanim Scepter on the Enchantress. Arc has Lincoln Sphere. But the siege is happening. Aegis in hand.
This is it. The game-winning strategy right here. It's G from halfway across the map, hitting your tower.
Yeah. They need to find something big.
Oh, this is a big kill.
Yeah, that'd catch out Chuvash. They had eyes on him.
He does have buyback, though. He has buyback.
All right. They drop down another ward here, so they will have some amount of vision. All right, Enchantress hitting G. That does a lot of damage there. Stun onto the Earthshaker. Now the Chrono has caught him. This is pretty good right here as well. Now BZZ has also been able to find another. The Enchantress is doing so much damage in this fight. Chain Frost, not enough. G trying to get out of here. He has his BKB popped already. BZZ is forced to pop the Ghost Shroud. Now they're continuing to do the damage here with Yoku. Maximum damage being dealt. They pull him back in and take him back down. G forced to run, but 4 are dead. Spartak are pulling it back from the jaws of defeat.
How are they always finding these great initiations? Like, they managed to kill off Chuvash, and Chuvash buys back immediately, TP's up top, and starts searching for the Earthshaker. And
Radiant's bottom tower is
with
under
a
attack.
chrono like that, you know, they take out the Earthshaker. Neither of them even able to hit a button. Actually, I don't know has Aloha Dance even done a single point of hero damage in the last 3 team fights? I feel like he hasn't.
No, I don't think so. Well, and that's the reason why, like, you know, this Chronosphere being so important, they have enough damage with the rest of their heroes. It makes me feel like an unorthodox type of pickup like that Ags might be worth it, but he's going for, you know, continue to go for damage, and it's working. He's got the Lincoln Sphere as well, so we can always get that shot off. 35 seconds until it's back up again, and they have taken tier 2 bottom and mid. And now an Ags on Disruptor. Oh, baby.
What?
What?
Is that how many fights they've won?
I think so.
That's insane. And Necrophos now has a Shiva, so that's a little more to throw into a Chronosphere, but
they have
time and time again.
I mean, that was their problem earlier, but now they have so much damage. You know, like, Enchantress just, I don't know how much she dealt in that last fight, but it was a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. And now she's picking up the Heaven's Halberd as well, so this is a great pickup for either Ursa or the Sniper. They're starting to get the answers that they need for these cores.
It's only a 6,000 net worth lead after it was roughly 17 to 18,000. The heroes just are not doing what they need them to. I think it's just like they're sitting out there trying to break the base, and like it's on 30 HP right now, this tier 3.
You know, honestly, after watching the first 2 games, I'm not even surprised. Apparently this is like the standard now.
Yeah. It's true. There's been some pretty epic turnarounds.
This is like the patented, we're going to give you the lead so it fires us up, and then we play better. And then we win.
Just keep going. Wow. So they're going to start back up again. 40-minute mark, which means we've got the double rune spawning as well.
Yes.
Daedalus Sniper. DD top lane. This is your time to shine, G.
Illusion.
Don't lie to them. They're gonna march to their death again. Ursa's been holding onto this cheese since like 20 minutes ago.
Alms for the dead.
Yeah. You can't cheese a Chrono.
Okay, this is it. I like this pickup. He's picking up the Aghanim Scepter so that he can use it while in the Chrono. This changes a lot.
Yeah. He won't end up dying in it, but they can still catch the Sniper, who is level 24. And, like, just get some sentry wards down, too, you know?
Are they? Do they have a gem?
They don't have a gem. They don't have sentries. They don't have anything. And Void is a chrono.
Okay, no, they're just taking the tower and
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
going for it. Just kidding. I thought they were going like back.
They have. They really don't have any detection, right? No, gem. Matterer's gem. I'm dumb. That's good.
No, I think he just picked it up. That's why.
Okay.
It came from the courier. 'Cause I checked earlier and it wasn't there.
Okay. Well, Arc is still there. He hits a creep. That was a
He's
misclick.
Arc.
That was a misclick.
Oh. And then wait, the glimpse. See, can he time it? Okay, no. He's glimmering.
They're waiting. Getting ready to walk forward. Sniper, siege in this one. Trying to bait out the BKB. They do have the Ags upgrade on the... that might be enough. They get the Chrono on the back line. It's found the Lich as well as the Bat Rider. They're going to end up dropping. They end up finding another one, and they're caught inside this Ag Scepter upgraded Static Storm, and the Ursa is now gone. They pull back in another. They glimpse him away the Echo Slam. They need to turn this so badly. I don't know if it's going to be enough damage, though. They end up taking down 2, but can they get the rest of them? Sniper is there. He's respawned. But there's the stun, the follow-up. Arc is there. They've got the impetus. Rainbow's flying, and G is dying. Does he end up going down all the way? He does. Mega kill streak. Yoku, the magician, on Bambi. And now finding more. They have the gem on Earth Spirit, and they're going to chase Earthshaker down. Taunt in his face. And saving the stun as well. Beautiful showing right here from them, and doesn't have another stone, so he just kicks him back himself.
Gotcha.
Oh man, I can't believe what's happening in this game.
They did take the melee barracks.
I'm actually like wondering if they're
Dire's bottom
misplaying
has fallen.
a bit because
You are, huh?
because like you think about it, right? You said Disruptor has Scepter, and again, unfortunately for us, I can't really tell whether or not they got a glimpse of her or not, but they played it as if they didn't know.
Yeah.
They played it as if they didn't know. So I mean, that's a huge mistake, right? Because, or not a mistake, but it's super unfortunate for Vega because Ursa, once again, he blinks in thinking that, okay, for once I am not chronoed, I can go. And then he blinks into the Disruptor ulti, and he can't ulti, he can't BKB, he can't cheese, he just dies again without doing anything.
Yeah, that's true. That's the scary part about this, and now getting ready to siege high ground. They haven't spent all their gold yet, which is something maybe to be a little bit concerned about, but they have Static Storm back up. They have Chrono back up as well. God, if they step outside their base right now, he is walking out here. God, if they caught sight of him.
Radiant are scanning.
Yeah, Radiant scanning, they realize exactly where everybody is.
That was such a great echo from Suoma the Slayer too, but still not enough. And Enchantress finishes the Heaven's Halberd, going to be going for Lincoln's next.
Dire are scanning.
I do wish that or I hope the Void actually spends gold. But the Courier's already flying out. 1 TP.
Alright.
Time is money.
Let's see what he ends up going for. And in the meantime, it's going to be the Radiant moving out along the bottom.
I think they should just wait for Ursa to finish the Scepter at this point.
Oh no.
What?
Yeah, there's some problems.
Oh,
Sohabuso. Did I get it good?
Sure.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Alright, no BKB for high ground siege. Or
That was
whatever.
10-second BKB because he's never been able to use it. And that was the first time. Oh, that's depressing.
Oh no, on his birthday. Oh, feels birthday. Yeah, this is tough. This is really, really tough. And they still have a lot of great ways to siege high ground. Like they took the melee barracks here. If they can somehow win a fight, this lineup pushes so fast, and G just needs to be able to start dealing the damage in the fights. and it does feel like there's ways for them to still win this game. They're ahead by 2K still. It's just that the avenue for them to make it happen is so much smaller now.
G is still a monster, at least. Like, this sniper is insanely strong, but they just constantly get outplayed in all of these team fights.
A gift from the
Lich is going for Ags. He is still around 2,000 gold away from that.
They need Lotus Orbs as well.
Yeah. They need a decent amount of stuff.
Damage.
All right,
double
DD.
damage and Roshan.
This is the comeback. G is walking forward for this. Arc has an Arcane Rune. He wants to Chrono if possible. Right now, vision-wise, do they realize it's happening? If they walk in here, it's a pretty big hit. They get them both. This is going to be huge. Static Storm to follow as well. Misha is able to lay it on down. No way for them to answer this. The stun is down as well. They're all dying. G buys back, but now Afterlife is also in trouble. They're able to pull him back in, and now they might be able to TP in and deal enough damage, but Sniper, he doesn't have a TP?
What? They buy back and they're just running. There's no TP.
They don't have a TP?
What?
Afterlife is in trouble now. Stun ends up connecting there. It catches onto both of them. They're going to lose the Batrider. They're going to lose Slayer. G is...
The carries are back.
Walking in, but this is not good enough. This is not good enough. BKB gets popped. This time it actually ends up working out for them. They are going to be able to get one. Misha's going to die as well. This shows here the power that you have from these carries. All of the buybacks coming in. Spartak BZZ is going to end up falling. All right, Yoku trying to run away from this one. He ends up getting the disarm there, but G is starting to deal the damage. With the BKB pop, he is going to kill absolutely everybody.
Oh, he gets bashed.
Bash from Roshan, force tap to the other side. All right, that was silly.
Okay. Well, okay, well... All right, wait. All right, let's look at the recap. 4 buybacks on Spartak, 3 on Vega, 2 of them who ran back on foot. And at the end of the day,
no,
Spartak
they got the Chrono again.
What?
Oh, the buybacks! It's happening yet again.
What?
No. The Arcane Rune ended up sealing the deal.
I'm done. I'm actually done. I was looking at the recap, and all of this happens again.
These teams, you get to the late stages here, and like, you know, you've been playing this long best of 3. There's so many series that are happening, and it's just impossible to keep track of everything. Like, they expected that the Chrono wasn't going to be down, or was going to be down again. You can understand it.
You're right, because I definitely forgot about the Arcane Rune that he had originally.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Not gonna lie, this game was very entertaining.
Yeah. I mean, is it over? Is there any way at all that they can hold this?
It's...
Chain Frost the creeps.
Chain Frost. He's got a... Oh, wait, he doesn't have Scepter.
No.
Okay, well.
Not my best work.
They're playing like it is, which is kind of funny. But he doesn't have it.
49 minutes in, and it's looking like this might be it. Spartak on their way to finishing this one out. They have the Ursa split pushing while this is going on. We'll see what Aloha Dance can do. They need to get something for this. And they might be able to get a lane of barracks. This game is, I mean, we've seen that Mega Creeps doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, that is true. I don't think the game won't end here, but they will at least get a set of racks.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna go back, take a shrine with them as well.
Oh, Earthshaker. This is it. This is the play. This is the time. It's the space. It's the moment. It's Grease. He chronos them again. No. Oh, Earthshaker's done. And they won't be able to catch the Batrider, but.
All right, this is too much for me to handle.
Is under attack.
Oh man, this feels bad. Okay, I think with this they go down mid now. No Earthshaker for 60 seconds. They know he doesn't have buyback either.
Lich has Axe. Um, 33 to 30.
What about the Lich Eggs?
He has it. He's got it, man. You ready to go?
Oh, okay, it's great. I mean, I hope I eat my own words. I don't think it's impressive at all, but Maybe it'll bounce like 40 times and it'll win.
Yeah. It does 550 per bounce. It does 60-second cooldown. That's money.
Afterlife.
Yeah,
It's hiding away.
Arc is maybe going to run into him here. Doesn't look like it.
Oh, they see him.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Is he going to make it out?
No, he's
Great
done.
wall. Oh, he's done. He's done. See ya. Oh, wait, the glimpse. Just
Yeah,
kidding.
Diffusal Blade's there.
Arc is
Steel Scepter, but he's
good.
gone for a
Alright,
long
well,
time
he's-
now.
Okay, yeah. He can take a nap pretty much.
Yeah, he's going to be gone for a while, and
Arms for the dead.
I mean, at the end of the day, G is still a really hard hero to deal with. The sniper is massive, 5,000 gold ahead of the next highest in terms of net worth, and has the shrapnel charges too, so he can, you know, kill off those creep waves rather rapidly.
This is actually still a big concern that Spartak have. This sniper is no joke.
Yep.
I wonder if Void invests in wait.
Force tap to the high ground. Oh, he got him again. He got him again, and just gonna kill the sniper.
Oh, look at that. Look at
Oh wait,
that.
maybe not. G turns back around. Oh, he ends up dying. They got the magnetize. They're killing them
did
inside
you
their
see
base.
that?
Turning it back around
Wait.
again. Void.
Wait.
He's gonna end up falling. Now they found another. Ghost Shroud ain't gonna help you here. This guy's got a diffusal blade. Now the
Batrider bites
buyback.
back.
Bat Rider there
Yes,
wants to
lasso.
find him. There's gonna be the glimpse away. He glimpses a what? He glimpsed him here.
What?
How is that an interaction?
No. Okay, no, I see. It's because he was still dead from his gank. So the 4 seconds ago is
Oh,
down to the secret shop where he died. Yeah. Okay, good stuff.
How
good
is
stuff.
that the interaction?
You don't know about this?
But like his dead body was underneath the ground down there. That's not. I mean, it makes sense, but that's insanity.
You never fountain camp someone with disruption?
No, I'm not. Usually, if I'm playing, I'm not fountain camping anybody.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
All right.
This is
Radiant's
Earth
bottom
Spirit, he ends up
barracks
picking up the Deso, and what a way to end the game. What a way to end the series. With this, Spartak is going to take down Vega Squadron.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
all I have to say is,
Dire's
did you
middle
see
barracks has fallen.
that Lich egg?
Get out of here, man.
Has fallen.
I can count the bounces on one hand.
Yeah,
In fact, I can count it on one finger.
Radiant's
Yeah.
top barracks
Actually,
are
you don't
under
even need a
attack.
finger.
I got a
Do
finger
zero.
for you.
Has fallen. Dire now have mega creeps.
All right. Okay, well, they're not GGing out, so
Yeah.
let's not call it yet.
That's true.
These things happen. It has happened, actually.
Yeah. They're going to roll away. Make sure that they get back home all safe and sound and hold on to their base.
Oh man, this finale has me super excited though.
Yes.
It's been a really good game.
Well, I mean, less about the game, more like I get to eat soon. So.
Okay, I'm with you. The true things that matter to you. And
Yeah.
I mean, the thing though is like, again, thinking about the way that these teams have worked it here, and I think that they've got good potential going forward. Both of these two teams.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, there's a lot of veterans on both of these sides. You know, Silent's been around for a while. I think Afterlife also. G definitely been around for a while. Aloha Dance.
Yeah,
I mean, all of these guys, they've been playing for quite some time.
for sure. Well, movement in now. Put the finishing touches on this.
Oh yeah, here we go. They're desperate. They're gonna go for this.
Afterlife, they're not under a ward right now, so they're not seen, but yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, they just have to be back here and try and push out the creep wave. The best part about this Lich Ags is that he can use it to push out the mega creeps at least.
Oh, okay. All right.
34 to
How is
34.
How is this going to end?
Well, I think that Silent's going to throw the Lich Ags, and it's still going to be bouncing as the score screen comes up.
Well, see, this is actually where the Lich Ags really shines
Yeah.
is when you get mega creep.
Yeah.
So like every fight you take in your base is bound to go on forever. There's gonna be so many creeps around, so many heroes, but oh boy, here we go.
Slayer is farming.
Alright, this one hurts. He's gone for a while, no buyback. And they still have... Oh, look at this Chain Frost, this is hype. It might keep going by the time... It might still be going by the time the next one comes up. I'm just kidding.
That would have been nice. 40 seconds away. No Earthshaker for 90 seconds.
Gotcha.
And Spartak ready to finish this one off.
Alright, Faceless Void. Oh no, wait. Shadow Blade's about to run out.
Spartak came to play. They've got the answers here for themselves, and well, Afterlife, they're looking for that opening. They end up chronoing off the map, basically, but they are going to kill off that Bat Rider. And that's 2 heroes now down. The slow death is made a little bit more swift. One more Chain Frost. BKB popped as well for G. This is feeling rather rough.
I thought the Earth Spirit had Scepter. He like blinked in, thought he was going to turn someone into a rock and kick him all the way out the face.
Yeah. Maybe that's why they ended up popping the BKB there as well. Refresher Orb.
Refresher. Okay.
Mark's ready to go. There he goes. Jump
force, he got him.
Ends up catching G. G is going to end up falling there. The Chain Frost does not end up bouncing. And buyback from G almost immediately, trying to kill off that Faceless Void. He's not going to end up getting him, and creeps inside the base. They keep the chasing, looking for it. Is it going to end up working? No, they don't even end up taking him down. Void does end up falling, but they can't kill off that Earth Spirit. Now they catch that sniper, and 150 seconds without a sniper this game, like we were saying before, is over. It was just a matter of finishing it off and waiting for the Ancient to fall.
Well, valiant effort from Vega. They're fighting it out to the bitter end.
Yep.
Not calling it yet. He wants to go for a big echo. He doesn't get it.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Doing some damage, but the creeps do more. And he is ready to roll inside their own base. Buildings falling. Everybody's dying.
I wish Silent had the Chain Frost here.
Yeah.
We'd actually watch it bounce for such a long time.
Slayer, I mean, they're holding on to their best of their abilities, but it is really not going to end up stopping the pressure that comes in, and the Ancient falls.
Oh, Ark is losing it.
He's loving himself. They did it. They were a big underdog coming into here. Really impressive showing from them. I feel like this is a team that it's a group that's been like trying over and over and over and over and over again to make it with various different iterations. I feel like BZZ, Yoku, and Chuvash have played together before. Ark also. And congrats to them to make it on. It's still not a qualification spot yet. They're in the top 4 right now. So you have Team Spirit, Na'Vi, Empire, and Spartak. But likewise, Vega, I think that everybody, when they saw this roster, said it has a ton of potential, and it's just going to be up to, like, how long does it take to get them to gel together? Talk to me a little bit. Tell me what you thought about these 2 teams.
I mean, that was a very impressive showing from Spartak. I definitely put them at the underdog. I predicted that Vega were going to win the series, but I am wrong once again. But like you said, I think Vega, a bunch of veterans, I think they definitely do have potential. You're just going to have to give them some time. It's still early on in the season. It does suck that they are eliminated from their first qualifier, but there's a lot of Dota to be played, so this isn't going to be the last time we'll be seeing them. And Spartak have to be happy to be moving on. Who are they going to be playing?
They're playing Empire.
They're going to be playing Empire. So that's a very tough matchup. Yeah, that's a super tough matchup. Some of them have played on Empire before as well. I think Yoku has, right?
I think so. Yeah, that sounds familiar.
But we'll have to see. They're going to have a very tough match ahead of them. So, but props to them for pulling this one out. They were in such a bad spot both games, but still managing to win it. So,
just real quickly for a reference, Yoku has played since 2013 on Flipside, Relax Your Fine, Hellraisers, Empire, New Team 123 123, Empire again, Walrus Punch, Elements Pro Gaming, Virtus Pro, Friends, Cyber Angie, and now Spartak. So he has been around the block a few times, and yeah, he's played for Empire previously as well.
All right, he's been around the block. So, well, I mean, that's pretty much it for me.
Give your shout-outs. Give your sellouts. Tell the people where to find you.
Wait, hold up. Before that, the games are tomorrow, correct?
The games are tomorrow, and it's going to be Navi versus Spirit first. That one is going to start at 1800 MSK, which is 8 a.m. Pacific time for all you fine folks over in NA and other people in EU as well.
All right. Sounds awesome. Everyone should tune into that. You can find me at EOS and Dota for Twitter and EOS and Trash for Twitch. And that is it for me.
All right, ladies and gents, thanks again for tuning in. We got our final four continuing on tomorrow. It's going to be a hell of a showdown. One team will be eliminated. Actually, excuse me, 2 teams will be eliminated. 3 teams will be eliminated? 3 teams will be eliminated. I think? No. We'll find out tomorrow how many teams will be eliminated, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys tomorrow.